Hello and welcome, my lovely Leos. Leo, your card in tarot is the Strength card. Direct passions and tame beasts to reach higher strengths. Spirit wants me to say you're not supposed to kill the lion. Wow. Yes, you're not supposed to kill the lion. Your shadow side, being Scorpio season, is very valuable, and that is the point that Spirit is trying to make in a strange way. All right, Queen of Wands. Me being the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Clovers, my readings tend to focus on life, craft, action, nurturing ourselves and others, and using our will for the highest good and calling. My lovely Leos, this is your weekly intuitive energy and card reading for the week of October 21st through 27, 2019. Remember, time is merely a pretense. This could be past, present, or future energies. And of course, this is a general reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, House positions, and cross watchers. However, it still will not apply to all, but do hang around for the entirety of the reading because sometimes the first few cards do not inform on the entirety of the reading. All right. I'm just going to ask Spirit, actually. Okay. I'm just going to ask for some guidance for my lovely Leos. What do you need to know for this week? It's kind of a quiet week. It's a preparing week for Mercury Retrograde, for Halloween, for whatever you got going on. So, and a lot of unmasking. Remember I told you about Scorpio being the season of the dark shadows coming to light, especially under the light of this past full moon. But the most important thing to remember about that is you need to set your boundaries. You need to establish boundaries when these truths come out. And sometimes that can be a releasing. This card is a really amazing card because in reverse, it's just being vulnerable. We think we can be attacked, but really, in this day and age, it's really just an emotional need. All right, my lovely Leo Spirit, what does Leo need to know? I have the Moon and the Devil card in your energy. You got some secrets going on, perhaps a Pisces or a Capricorn in your energy with the Moon card and a Pisces and the Devil card, a Capricorn, both cards in the upright. That is good news. The secret about whatever monster you've been creating is coming out. And that could be, being the Capricorn, the Devil card, that monster could be an addiction. That could be a debt problem, a shopping addiction. It could be, basically you followed your intuition the wrong way and you ended up in a bad place is really what happened. You read the light wrong. Ooh. 8 of Pence. Yeah, you read the light wrong. You did the work wrong is what Spirit is saying. That you... Oh, no. You went the right direction. You just made some bad decisions while on that path. One of them was not putting in enough work, enough mastery into the work with the 8 of Pentacles. You did not get an apprentice. You focused a little too much on love that was insincere. And you didn't focus on your bills. It's kind of a direct message that these are the things that led you to the devil instead of leading you to quite a big success or an ending or a new beginning. What it is not total happiness. Okay, so what's going on? All right, you are having trouble making a decision, or you've maybe made that decision. It's a bit of a tense. There's some tension here. There's remember, you never want to cross the swords, and it's less of a decision for this too for me than trying to uphold something, balance something that has fallen, and it's kind of forced you to look for your 10 of Cups. And this guy's all right. It feels like you're looking for love to pay the bills. And It's there. But you know that if you make this decision, you love this person. I think you do love this King of Pentacles, this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could be even a parent or a friend. It's not, there's a Ten of Cups here with this person. You know there's a happy home, there's understanding, there's communication. I don't understand why you're resisting it or why you're not going there. Perhaps you don't understand that that's what's there for you to, what's there for you to help you. Oh, wow. Ace of Cups, inspired new love, and especially self-love. Oh, you don't think you deserve this Ten of Cups, Leo. You really don't. You feel there's, let's see. Okay. That's really interesting. You need to stop trying to manifest things. Spirit is saying just stop. It's there. You're trying to manifest something that is already here. That's what Spirit just told me. The monster that you're trying to address is that feeling. Sorry. You're trying to manifest this ten of Cups. Spirit says stop. You have it. You have been through the Ace of Cups to the Nine of Cups already. So that means you've had a physical completion in some way with Cups, an ending of a relationship. You've had the opportunity for a spiritual closing with this, spiritual and physical closing and emotional closing with this Ten of Cups. But for some reason, you're not moving toward it. You're not manifesting it. You're withholding it. You don't think you deserve love, Leo. You feel unworthy. Okay. You feel unworthy because of the Hierophant energy. It could be a Taurus in your energy. It could be a teacher in your energy. But and then this is the Fool card in reverse. Your confidence has been shaken by probably an authoritative figure, probably somebody you went to for advice, for help, and they didn't help you. They hurt you. They made you scared. This is somebody who traditionally was supposed to support you, or traditionally was supposed to step up for you, or, you know, in a crowd of strangers, they would say, I'm Spartacus, so you don't get hung, kind of thing. These are people you thought, this is somebody you thought you can count on. This is somebody you thought you could go to, and you couldn't, because when you did go to them, they tore you down, and it made it more. It made life more difficult. It made it more difficult for you to be on a fool's journey, to actually step out into the world, Leo. This was cutting. It was painful, and it's why you are resisting the Ten of Cups available to you with this King of Pentacles. I don't feel it's a love relationship. It might be. It's not like you're going back to a lover, but it's happiness. It is there. It is understanding. It is nourishment for yourself. There is a place you can go for that. Oh man, what a theme about place. But it just seems like the only thing you've been working on, that you've been struggling with, is a bad love relationship, probably a breakup, or just the end of just love's just whooshing out of a relationship here, and barely can work, barely pay. I mean, it says you're paying your bills. Like, you do have a bit of a flow going, but I can't imagine it lasts for long with this broken heart. It's not really a broken heart, but it is an emptiness of love, and then this inability to work. I'm going to get some advice from Spirit, because Cancer almost had the exact same reading. Aquarius, the Star card. You have a wish coming true. That is the Lifeline card as well. Seven of Wands. Ooh. Three of Cups, Ten of Wands. Okay. The Star card. It is the wish card. You could have an Aquarius in your energy, but it is also the Lifeline card for me in this deck, in this particular steampunk deck. And that is because you've gone through a turn. See her knee, her dress represents your lifeline, your spirit, your star. And there's a bend in her knee, and that where she is sitting, and that represents the change, the sudden turn in your life you're about to take. And it's a little scary because there are things you have to defend about yourself. There are perhaps past mistakes. You know what? They might not even be mistakes. Spirit is saying they're not mistakes. There are things you did quite gloriously in your past, Leo, that perhaps people just don't agree with you. People really look at you. And I understand. I have a Leo rising and an Aries sun and is a fire sign. And it is hard to be understood as a loving person. Even sometimes it's hard to be our actions are hard to be understood. People really think we're out to get them when really we're just living our adventures. And it feels like that sense of I am me and I'm not going to change me despite this change in my influences. This is advice from Spirit, so it'd be moreover, you do not have to release yourself. You do not have to let go of yourself or release your energies as you like them, as you feel good for this change, especially for other people, especially for others. In the Three of Cups, you do have people to celebrate. You do have joy around you, but you're carrying burdens. You're carrying a burden that does need to be released, that does need to be dropped. And they're taking you somewhere where you can rest. It's the theme of the week. It's a very quiet week in the sky. It's why I didn't mention any astrology. But it's a time to prepare ourselves for the next step, which would be Mercury retrograde, unfortunately, and Halloween and winter and cuffing season. Oh my gosh. But this is that energy that Spirit is asking you to follow your light. And it may not make sense. And when I talk about doing work and I am talking about setting boundaries. When you find that people are pressing on you improperly, you need to set more boundaries. When you find that Spirit is asking you to do something, you don't just go out and do it. Like Francis of Assisi, who ran out and just stripped all his clothes off and to show his sign of poverty to the Lord. Well, you know, it's dramatic and exciting, but come on, it's not going to get you very far in what you need to do. And that is kind of like Spirit saying, keep going with you have a practical sense about this and an understanding of what's going on around you and how unpleasant some of those things are. But you also don't realize that you do have a Ten of Cups place to go to, and Spirit really wants you to focus on that so you can hold on to your other blessings that you have had. And again, the burden card, 10 of Wands, 9, yep, they want you to cut out those burdens with the 9 of Swords. Ace of Cups is a repeater card. Queen of Diamonds, not a repeater card, but that is financial security above all. I think that might heal your heart a little faster than focusing on love even. I feel like the past, you may have had a little bit of a broken heart, but yeah, see, you have a 9 of Cups to you. You have things available, a lot of 9s. So you're not like making that last phone call. You're not like, throwing away that last box of stuff. Yeah, I knew you had a broken heart, loves. It's information that's bringing you a broken heart. But with the 9s here, there's a lot of 9s here that just tell me that you have shit. And you have the opportunity to cut away the bad stuff with the 9 of Swords. And with the 9 of Hearts, it's a wish come true, but it's also a total love thing. But it's also a solo card. These are solo cards. There's some difficulty in groups right now for you. Yeah, because you're mourning the loss of a marriage, perhaps, or some loss of joy, some loss of connection. You've lost a connection. You really don't have reason to celebrate, and you even need to close off a financial cycle that is really not working out for you, as well as a burdensome cycle, a spiritually burdensome cycle, a pain. There's something you're carrying, a past history or something that you're suffering through still that you need to direct hit right now before anything changes. Queen of Hearts, 8 of Hearts, 8 of Diamonds. Ooh, balancing. Balance that energy. Bring in your sweetness. Leo, I think this is a mother card or sweet energy around you, somebody around you, or it is a sweet you. You need to bring in your sweetness to balance your energies. It could be, like I said, a Queen of Cups in your energies. Just a very sweet, nice, nurturing person who's just going to support you anyway, which way you go. And the Eight of Cups is asking you to balance your energy, walk away from what no longer serves you, walk towards what does, even if it is, you don't know what it is, but it's under the moon. It's lit by the moon, so you will be fine. And this Eight of Diamonds is balancing your finances. This is really just getting your heart and your money together and your value together, because you're probably going through a tough time. I feel like you've a lot of closings to do that are just not, a lot of endings, a lot of final phone calls, a lot of, you know, nines are physical completions, and rewards. Tens are the emotional, spiritual, and physical completion, so you can move on to the next journey. And you have a lot of that going on here. Get that closed up before Mercury retrograde, or you will have to wait for Mercury retrograde to end before you can get to any of this, and that'll leave you stuck. So, again, reach for the sweetness. That's where the value is. That's where you'll balance your value. Either embody this Queen of Cups within yourself to calm your heart and balance your energies, or there is somebody available to you that's a resource that is very, very sweet and does love you very much. I feel like it's more that energy. Like you do have somebody to go to that will help your heart through this, because it is a burden. I am tough. I'm really struggling with the double burdens in here. I think you need, once that's healed, once you understand it, which I think you do understand it, you just haven't done the actions to get it out, to really just get it done. All right, Leo, it's a tough one. This is my energy too, because I'm a Leo rising. So, thank you for sharing your energy with me. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, tip, or donate if the spirit moves you. And of course, if you want a personal reading, check the box below for my email. Everything is in the box below. I'm still doing basic readings right now until I move. So, but do contact me if you'd like to. I appreciate connecting with you guys on a personal level. Absolutely. All right. Have a great week, my lovely Leos.